Hello everyone, Moran McKay here, and welcome back to part 3 of Viconia DeVir in Skyrim. What's so funny?
A ball rolled to my boot back in Whiterun. A little boy ran up to me and asked if he could have it back. He thanked me for finding it and said I was a pretty lady.
Kids can be so nice sometimes.
Then it made me think of how precious life really is. How innocent they are. I am glad Loeth is finally dead. Perhaps the drow can change. Anyway, it just made me smile thinking of it. Let's move on. The craftsmanship of these places is remarkable, but nothing compared to the drow and elven work of my own. These people must have been fascinated by death. All these burial urns and crypts. The ancient Nords built some remarkable crypts and temples. This place reeks of death.
Okay, the purpose of that clip was to demonstrate what she says when you're near
The ancient Nords built some remarkable crypts and temples.
a Draugr temple, you know, one of the Barrows. We're in front of Bleakfall Sparrow right now.
Time to die. No mercy for those who oppose us. The only is dead. Battle makes me ache with desire. These men are either incredibly dedicated or incredibly foolish. Imagine living such a solitary existence. These priests are right. I do not trust those damn blades either. Just imagine what it took to build this place. I wonder how many people it took.
Alright, the set of clips you just heard.
These priests are right. I do not trust those damn blades either.
You just heard was how she reacts to when you come up to High Hrothgar. That's the set of things that she says.
I had no intention of harming these foolish forsworn, but they do not listen to reason. If these fools insist on dying, well, that's not my fault. Idiots! You would not last a day in the Underdark. I have no problems with Forsworn living as they do, if they'd only stop attacking us all the time.
Okay, this little set of clips is how
I had no intention of harming these foolish Forsworn, but they do not listen to reason.
how she reacts when we're close to the Forsworn areas. Right now we're right outside. Where are we at? Cloud Ruler, not Cloud Ruler Temple. Skyhaven Temple. Cloud Ruler. Where do I think I am? Cyrodiil?
Tell me something. Did you have much of a family?
Yes, I did.
I still do not understand the relationships. The closeness that the families of the surface keep with each other. In the Underdark, things are different.
What was yours like?
Much the same as other drow families. Children are raised by the priestesses, or the matrons. There is no affection, loyalty. All exist to serve Loth.
What about fathers?
Fathers do not exist as you know it. The males service the matron of the house when she wishes to conceive, or when she desires it. Drow males are educated in all forms of erotic pleasure. They exist to please women, to live or die at their whim. There are normally no brothers, but some males are favored more than others. Most simply exist to serve queen and house, but this is not always so. My brother Valis was an exception to the standard drow male. He was my childhood friend, and my only friend. As an adult, he was a useful male wizard. I ensured the worst of abuses that befell males did not strike him. In the end, he saved my life. He prevented my sacrifice and killed our mother.
What exactly happened to him?
I am cold and tired, and no longer in the mood to speak. Excuse me. Surfacers can be so stupid. If you would please sit with me for a moment before you retire, I would be thankful. I find myself uncharacteristically overcome.
Sit with her and hold her. You sense Viconia shaking. You grab her hand and she grips yours tightly. She looks into your eyes and you think you see a tear.
Come to me, my Mirandasins.
Viconia grabs you by the head, pulling you into her. You both lock in an intense kiss like nothing you've ever experienced. Are you sure this is wise?
Hush, my Mirandasins. Destiny awaits. Well, I see that you are finally awake. I hope that your pathetic exertions of last night brought at least one of us some measure of pleasure.
This is because you opened up to me.
Do not attempt to look into my mind and render judgment, imbecile. You haven't the strength or the knowledge. Just leave me be. I've been thinking, and each moment I do, my stomach has churned with vileness. Your very presence makes me ill.
You opened up. Open up. This is predictable. Viconia says nothing but stares at you with a deadly cold look that makes your arm hair stand up. Well?
I should kill you where you stand, yet I cannot. You, enough. Get away from me. Farewell. I've been thinking, and I think I may have been exceedingly harsh in my treatment of you once again.
Gee, you think so?
Understand that I have not been on the surface long. I forget that things are different here, and it is taking me time to get used to it. Any other drow female would have killed you by now. Do you understand?
I think I do, yes.
Be patient with me. That is all I can ask of you. Thank you for staying.
You're welcome.
I have a confession to make to you. Give me your ears for a moment and listen, if you possess the sense.
Here we go again. I'm listening.
You wish to know me? I shall tell you the truth of it then. I have lied to you. My tale of the farmer. I laid with him many times to get what I needed. It was his wife and townsfolk that drove me out. Like a succubus, I have whored my way, taking what favors I could gather. What do you think of that?
I think you're lying.
Why are you not disgusted by this? Turn away from me. Spit on me and curse my name.
I will not allow you to push me away.
Bastard! Stubborn bastard! Why must I trust you? Leave me alone. I cast my white flag before you. I can struggle no more. You have defeated me.
What do you mean?
You have defeated me. I do not know what it is about you, but I opened up to you. I let you inside with honesty and candor. I'm not used to it.
Viconia, you can trust me.
Trust is death. I have been betrayed again and again. And yet, I began to trust you. I was confused. I tried to drive you away.
Stop it. You can trust me. I will not hurt you.
Those things I said when we last spoke were lies. I told you the truth the first time. I owe you so much. You are a safe harbor in a wild storm. I begin to feel that I need you, and this enthralls and enrages me all at once. If you will have me, I will not push you away again.
I'm glad. Come here. You need a hug.
Let us be together in earnest. Let me savor the unfamiliar fear that goes with this trust. Come to me then, my Miranda sins. Come taste your victory. Did you miss me? How could you not? Very well, my Miranda sins.
Now, as you can see, she's a lot more nicer now that that last conversation took place. She's not all, yes, master. I don't know if I got any of that on tape or not. I think I did. Not sure.
Yes, master.
Yeah.
Very well, my Miranda sins. A good morning to you. Or at least as close a morning as we come with these strange hours that we keep. I trust your exertions were worthwhile.
Yes, definitely. Wow.
I found it so as well. You have a charming enthusiasm, which bodes well for such evening pastimes, I think. Far more pleasing than simple lust. I'm lucky to have found you. You are not so terrible for a male. If my sisters saw me melting before a male, they would flay me bare. Iron is a waste, but ebony and gold, now that's worth stopping for. Watch out for skewers. They're not fierce, but they're a problem in numbers. I have a mind to get a pickaxe and start digging for ore right now. In drow culture, the men worked the mines, being nothing but glorified slaves. Walk quietly, lest we get a pickaxe in our backs.
Alright, this little clip is to showcase what she says when apparently you're near a gold or an ebony mine. We're here at Prospect Mines, and I had no idea she had a reaction to mines until we got near this place. It's kind of a shocker.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
Let's find a camp and we'll rest then.
I see you learn much in your short lifespan.
Reverting back to your old self, are we?
No, I apologize once again. This change is not easy. It's hard to trust someone, to not dominate as my kind does by nature. I am still drow after all. Do your people have any kind of rite of passage into adulthood? I'm curious.
Nothing formal, really.
The drow have a formal ritual. It does vary place to place. The blooding must be performed by both sexes upon reaching the age of maturity.
What is that, or do I want to know?
The young must hunt down and kill an intelligent surfacer, preferably of the adventurer's cloth. My house insisted on the head of a holy warrior, so I brought my matron the head of one Kilgan Siganduba, a priest of some cult and frontiersman. He thought me a beggar seeking guidance. He was surprised when he learned I was drow. I used his own holy mace to cave in his forehead. It gained me respect in a society ruled by cruelty and ambition. I'd lain with the male long before, many times in fact. An act that pleased Loth. Pleasing the Spider Queen was our ethos and our mantra, girding ourselves to conquer the other races.
The Underdark sounds like a harsh place indeed.
As do the Dirgar, the Quotao, even the Illithids. But our feet are clay. We distrust each other more than any other races. It is both our strength and our weakness. These bandits are fools. It's not even a challenge. These bandits have no idea what they're in for. Where I came from, we hunted bandits for fun and profit.
Alright, that right there was how she reacts once we get close to bandit layers, and she'll say that inside as she's fighting them as well. Well, no. Just as we're getting close. And we're right on top of Baltham Towers? Is that how you say that? Well, it's a well-known bandit layer close to Whiterun.
Please disregard the things I said to you when we first met. You are not Drow, and not worthy of such insults.
I appreciate the apology.
I was fighting my past. It is not easy to balance this with the world I came from. I am still very much Drow.
Yes, I know that now.
You would think after so many years spent in this world that I would be more trusting, but I am not. I put my husband through the same thing. I did not trust him either, but he stood by me, and eventually I trusted him. Many have tried, many have failed.
You notice Viconia is staring at you. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Among the Drow, we are taught nothing of other gods, and little enough about our own gods beyond Loth.
Who are the others besides Loth?
Yes, gods like Gundar and Veyrun hold some power, but Loth was the strongest by far, and forbids even their mention. Night Singers, mistress of darkness and loss. I was born of darkness, and I have lost much of my faith, my home. Shar has returned much. I am grateful. Many of these gods are dead, killed by Loth.
I don't know about there, but here gods don't kill each other.
We'll discuss it later. Let us continue.